Can I start?
Yeah, you can start, no problem.
Did you hear the topics? Youth entrepreneur, or it's a Saturday. Bro, man.
I thought you were introducing yourself, bro. What happened now?
I really wasn't ready for this.
But you never said you weren't ready.
To be honest, I don't care. I'm just thirsty.
You want the rings, bro? Hello, everybody. Welcome to Podcast with Friends with myself, Mahlubandile Tole, Umahlubu, Khatebum Chimkhulu Ndlebele Zombi, Nopotsa Mlanjeni. But I'm not alone. I'm with what I think is my friend. I don't know who this guy is. I think he's going to introduce himself. But
Hello, everyone. I'm going to try to be you. Hello, everyone. My name is Sia. Yeah, that's me.
all right, there's one serious person, which is me, and then there's this guy. I don't know. He's not serious. All right. So, guys, we're going to start with the topics quickly. So, we have friends. So, the thing about this podcast, guys, it's not the normal podcast with just two people with their opinions and stuff. No. So, it's a podcast with friends. Next time, I might not be sitting with Booi. I might be sitting with someone else, or maybe I might be sitting with him again, and we do it elsewhere if we're doing it elsewhere, or we can still do it here. But the idea is to have this podcast. We are sharing ideas and opinions with friends that are joining us here. So you will hear every now and then they'll be asking questions. They will be sharing their opinions on whatever that we're going to speak about. So I'll just be straight up. Our topics are quite very few. We just want to quickly tackle those topics quickly and see where do we get. But topics, I'm going to read them just now. The first topic that we're going to speak about is what's affecting us, like really, really affecting us as a country, and especially in the black community. It's gender-based violence. I'm not going to speak much in other communities, but I know this affects us badly. In the black community, we are really facing a serious problem when it comes to gender-based violence. Women are suffering, bro.
Yeah, as you say, like it's a pandemic on its own. But for me, as you say, like it's a very broad topic. More than anything, I think anyone has tolerance, you know? Like you go to work, you get that Merva who's always a dick. There's only so much you can take, and then that's when you say, no, bro, I'm out, you know? But for especially females, because this, I'd say, mostly affects them.
Yeah, true.
When you've got an abusive guy, I think there's so many straws that you can take, you know. So for me, I also sort of blame the victims, you know.
In what sense?
In a way that you can get out. Like, I mean, if you can't live or deal with something that you can't deal with. As I'm saying, like
no, but you understand that getting out is not as easy as you say. You cannot just, okay, I'm out, bye. This person, for example, you've been with this person for like 3 years, and you find yourself now this person has changed on you, this person is beating you, is doing all of that. And getting out sometimes is not as easy, because for some women, they get threatened to be in that relationship. Whenever they try to leave, it's not easy for them to just pack their bags and go.
But more than anything, then I think that person is not looking after their health. Because more than anything, you have to look after yourself before you can look after the next person. You know? So you can't be in a relationship. We can't have a healthy relationship if I'm not happy.
It's easy for you to say, right? You are a guy. Say you're in a relationship with, but someone that threatens you, if you say like, I'm leaving this relationship, I'm done, bro, with you and all of that. And it says, listen, I know you have a kid, I know your parents, I know your brother. If you dare leave me, you're putting them in shit danger, because I'm not just going to start with you, you're the last one. I'm going to start with your kid, I'm going to start with your brother. You are not leaving me because I fucking love you. Then what do you do in that situation? You're not just going to leave, dude.
Hey, straight, run.
You're not
like, what kind of people does he know? Yes, no, but like, in all cases, you know, you start to see and you start to notice when something is getting toxic.
Yeah,
and I think if you don't nip it in the bud early enough, then you're probably going to suffer for the rest of your life. So as I'm saying, you need to be happy yourself, female or male, first, whenever you're doing something, you know?
Yeah.
So just because we dated for the past 5 years, now that you backhanding me, I must be happy. No, bro. It doesn't work like that. And more than anything, I think we all humans, we're all conscious. So you know what's right and you know what's wrong. Simple as that, bro. Just draw the line, fuck off.
I see, and also I don't think gender-based violence is only about physical abuse. It can be emotional. It can be in many ways. It can be emotional, and it can be very much mental as well. A person might not really physically abuse you, but they can literally abuse you just by what they say to you, and all of those threats that they make.
Have you abused someone? Please be honest. Like we're just talking. Like
No.
have you been emotionally?
No.
Have you
No.
manipulated any female?
No. Do I look like I manipulate people?
No, well, like I know some stuff.
What do you know? What?
I know
Hi,
some
with this
stuff.
guy. What do you know?
He's an MC at the end of the day, you know. He did say.
What do you know? I know this guy. What do you know?
No, but like I mean, as I'm
What do you
saying,
know?
like
You know things
about you,
about me
bro. Those
related to about this guy.
Those should have been the topics.
About me.
You.
Why are the topics about
The
me?
topics.
Ah.
Should have been the
So
topics.
okay, let's come back to you. Have you abused anyone? Don't
Me?
lie. Don't lie, bruh. Don't lie.
Hey, I think that
Physically, physically.
No, never.
Not physically.
I'm too soft, bro.
Or you're an emotional one.
No, I think they abuse themselves. You
In
know?
what? In what sense?
I'm just like that, you know. I'm like, hey, and then they just,
Ganjad.
hey, it's a lot, bro. Like,
It's a lot.
well,
Guys,
no, but like, for me, right? I think they really abuse themselves because I get so friendly with someone, and then they think they are.
Oh, you're that
know?
type.
You
Oh,
know? Yeah.
so you let them come in, and that's just when they think, yeah, it's all that, and then
they also let me in.
them.
No, but like it's something like that, bro. Like I mean, stay truthful to yourself, and you'll survive anything, bro.
Oh,
It is gender-based violence,
So-
whatever.
so you open from the start. I think you're the guy that just opens from the start and like, listen, I'm this person.
Exactly.
If you're going in, this is what exactly you're gonna expect.
You get what you see, you know. Like I mean, we don't have the time to be, beating about the bush and lying, and if you don't want to see someone, hey, bro, I don't really want to see you. Like,
I really don't want to see you.
I don't really want to see you. And like it's harsh. I know it's harsh, but then end of the day, you're gonna be happy because
Yeah.
you're pleasing yourself. You know.
Guys, do you want to say anything? Anyone that has something that they want to say in this topic? Because it's broad. I mean, it's gender-based violence. There's a lot that happens around it. There are people. You have relationships that people stay together, right? And they abuse each other in different ways. And then you get where there are people that really don't stay together, but maybe a girlfriend visiting a weekend and whatnot. But still, there is a bit of abuse there as well. Anyone that wants to say anything? Anything, rather? No.
I just want to ask where the alcohol is.
Where's the alcohol?
Like,
Siseko, where's the alcohol? It's coming. Right, the alcohol is coming. Do you think, bro, we can move on? I think we've touched on a lot of stuff. I don't want to say things I don't know about you, like, because I don't want you to say stuff that you apparently know about me as well. So.
don't get me started.
No.
Like,
All right, guys, we're gonna move on to the next topic. Before some stuff is being said about me. So the next topic is youth in business, entrepreneurs. Do we have any entrepreneurs here? I think I do. I mean, the guys that are helping me, we have Ronick. Ronick is into sound and all of that, and producing. He's a producer. And then we have Zozi. Zozi is starting also in a small business, videography, and all that stuff. And
he
we
looks
also
the part too. Like,
what?
he looks the part.
As bonus Anuel. Top of the head, boy. So yeah, we've got a videography, And also, then we have DJs. DJing, it's more like a business itself. It's a hobby, right? Because Sponello is working. He has a full-time employment, but also in business because he's basically working with Umamoak and all of that stuff. So he's also in business, understanding very well in business. And we have Dedra as well, who is running a very successful business as well. So, yeah. I think we have, I don't know if we have a youth,
And
though.
then
I don't think we have youth, though. I think, they don't look like youth. So I think we just have entrepreneurs in the group, in the crowd. Yeah, okay. Okay, now we have someone then, yeah. We have youth in business.
And then you've got Siseko, obviously, who's hosting us.
And then we've got Siseko, which is, he's hosting us, Sada Boutique Hotel. But we're gonna speak to him, so that's why I didn't even wanna.
Oh.
But also he's Sada and he's running the things, and making sure that everything. But just that was Vimbutwala, because there's no alcohol. That's the problem with Sego.
I say nanto.
Aksenato, but I was promising it's coming. It's coming. All right. So, guys, the reason why I've put on this topic, entrepreneurship, youth in business. I think there's a lot of youth that are in business, and then there's a lot of youth that is self-employed, but actually are in business. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think there's a broad topic around having a business, and my phone is ringing. Hold on. All right, hold on.
Those are the things that I know about him.
Darion,
I did mention that.
Darion, where are you?
Huh?
Where are you?
I'm so busy here because the promo is still on. I think it will only finish at 4:02.
All right, so Darion is one of the guys that we will be interviewing. Okay, cool, that's fine, bro. We are still going. You are a bit far, but yeah, as soon as you can get here, the better.
Okay, Shop, so you haven't?
Cheers.
Shame, man. Just hang up on the guy. But yeah, like youth development or youth improvement. What's the topic?
It's entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship.
Like, where do I even start? Like,
I don't know, but now you.
oh, like
I know when you the a corporate leader kind of a person and all of that. You're really not into business, and you've told yourself that you're not gonna go out your way and start a business and try.
myself. You know?
You've just told yourself that you are in corporate, you are climbing the ladder, and that's it.
Normal 9 to 5. You know, come back, open my black label, drink, have dinner, sleep peacefully, wake up the next morning at 6 o'clock, go to work.
Weekend is fine.
You know,
We are seller.
I've got leave days for days, bro. You know, I'm just like, hey, boss, I'm not coming. You know, ish.
So this entrepreneurship and business and it's not for you.
I don't even think about it at night, bro. Like, if I could win the lotto, like, I'll just probably spend the fuck out of that money.
And continue and just work. It's normal.
Simple.
All right. So now on the other side, I am working. I'm full time. I'm working full time, but at the same time, I am interested, right, in business, and I am trying few things there and there. Eish.
And you've got a lot on your plate.
Hey, but it's not easy, Mara. It's complicated.
Like, before this, you remember you did that interview on TV during COVID. You know, you had the same boring topics. Like, he's been into this
Same
game
boring
for long.
topics.
He's been in this game for long, you know.
I've been boring. No, yeah, man. I mean, I like this talking thing, right? At some point, I developed love for this emceeing and just talking, public speaking. I don't know when it started because I don't think I had it before.
Look, there's the alcohol.
Is it coming?
Yeah.
Yeah. Deliver. All right. So with this business thing, for me, it's not really a business thing. It's a hobby, bruh. I think I've kind of moved into your direction of just climbing the corporate ladder and not about business and all of that. But I am trying. I'm not just sitting there and saying, I'm not like you.
But more than anything, for me, I feel you're more passionate about what you're doing now than going to work every day. You know, like, I mean, I've known you, I think, for long enough for me to be able to tell that you're just going to work because you need food on the table. You know, otherwise, if for you, you'd be doing this every day.
Yeah, you're right.
You probably do this in your sleep.
I don't know
I saw
about
this
that.
guy presenting bingo to a bunch of like 70-year-olds, and he was so enthusiastic about it, right? I was like, dude, really? Like, half of them can't hear you.
What were you doing there?
Like, half of them can't hear
What
you.
were you
bro.
doing,
Like, are you ready? I'm like, bro, just calm your tits. Yes, but yeah, man.
What were you doing, bro? There's like 80-year-olds there.
Yeah.
Ufunani kuphingo wena?
We are post and uyazazi. So like, I'm like, bro, like, you know.
Kuphingo, bro, you've got 80-year-olds, 17-year-olds.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, you do this, it's a passion to you. It comes naturally. Like, I wouldn't even know what to say if a bunch of 80-year-olds were looking at me. I was like, hey, did you take your medication? But yeah, man.
No, bro, no, it's. I like it, bro. You're right. Actually, it's a passion for me. That's why I'm doing it now, and I would really love to develop other people that would like to get into emceeing and talking, public speaking, and all that crap.
But you're,
It's not
like,
crap, really, but yeah.
I know you work for a big entity, you know. Don't they promote stuff like that, like where they provide funding and stuff for upcoming?
Yeah, they do, bro. I mean, they do, depending on the area that you're in. So if you're in Bizana, obviously, you have to look at those platforms. You look at municipalities, maybe they might support, I don't know. But I think, yeah, there are those opportunities where they can actually assist.
Since you're in there, you could probably, like, you know, hook up a brother or something.
Yeah, I mean, I'm basically would like to hook up someone and you know, get someone that has drive on this thing. You know,
Yeah, but even yourself, you could probably speak for yourself because, I mean, this is what you're doing. I mean, to be honest, I honestly didn't think you were going to pull.
Yeah, let's see. But man, we're getting support. We're at Sada. Sada has supported us to come here, and you know, we're doing this in their venue.
Yeah,
and I mean, they've provided more than just giving us a venue. You know, there's so much. So you do get people that are willing to assist us to
Sorry about that.
Sorry. So people that are willing to actually assist, you know. What the fuck? Hello, we've got a surprise. Dude, what are you doing?
It's an ugly ass teletype.
What are you doing? Oh, jeez. Hey, but you see these serious topics? That one must be very interested, eh?
Where do you buy that, if I may ask? Take a lot.
Take a lot.
Nendiyifumane ke yashandisa. Nendiyifumane sa.
All right. Siseko, are you ready
For drinks.
for an interview? Or must we just zulisa kancane?
Can you just get the drinks first?
No, amaphethu mfethu. Ayaphela amaphethu kule mic.
Yeah, good green.
Igreen mfethu.
Yes.
Yes. Sabotage. All right, guys, you know what? We had a touch on entrepreneurship, but I think there's someone that wanted to have something to say around entrepreneurship. So I want to go back on that and also just visit a bit before we can continue. So this entrepreneurship is not just generally everyone, but specifically on youth, you know, guys that are in business and they're young and they want to make it business. You know, some of the guys are still working. They are working full-time jobs, but they want to better themselves more than just being employed, but to be in a matter of running their own businesses and in their own terms and conditions. It's not easy, especially as a young person that just came out of university. You've been doing maybe your 4 years degree, and then you come out and you think you're going to start a business. It cannot be easy. You need a startup capital. You need all of that stuff, and you don't have it.
Yeah, definitely, man. And I think running a business, that's why you get courses such as your business management. And it's not a matter of waking up and thumb sucking your next step, you know. You need to be wise about it. You need to assess, you need to study, you need to read up, you need to experiment, you know. So I think that's why Unyameva wanted to touch on that, is that it's there's so many barriers that withhold you from achieving your dream, you know, because
you know what, and also for me, I think, you know, before, especially if you want to follow towards what you started for, right? I think it's quite wise that you first practice. Go to a workplace, work for a couple of years, get to understand how the business works, and then maybe you can further on and start your own business. You don't want to start a business and get on something that you don't even know.
You know what? Like, it goes both ways for me, because I'm in the mining industry, right? It's I know A up to Z what to do because I'm employed, right? But as soon as I start my own business, it does not give me the guarantee that I'll run a super mining company and I'll be successful. You know, I think you need to be to.
I do understand what you're saying, but I mean, at least you have an idea. Ah, Ganchan. No, what I'm saying is, at least you have an idea. Yeah. You have an idea. There's someone that wanted to say something There's someone that wanted to say something.
Okay, cool.
Zoli, would you please give the gentleman the mic, because he wanted to say something, especially touch on this entrepreneurship, and especially as youth and people that just came out of varsity life and they started working, but they see more opportunity in actually starting their own business.
No, let's hear him, bro. Let's hear the feces that are going to come out of his mouth.
You guys, man. It's not necessarily feces, however.
Please give it a volume, bro.
So it's not feces per se, right? I've been out of varsity actually for the last 4 years.
Okay.
I'm an architect, and I've been struggling as a black architect in the industry, right? And, you know, you never get an opportunity because, look, I work for a white guy, right? I started my
we all do, man.
Back in 2021.
please try and push your mic on closer to your mouth, yeah.
So I started working for him back in 2021. That's when I started my business, right? And the experience I had, right, the qualifications I had, right? And when you're out there, the barriers you find is necessarily black people, to be honest with you. Black people, challenges, bro. In the sense that a lot of us are chasing tenders and so on and so forth. I don't want tenders, right? I want to be employed by merit, you understand? However, I do want to be rich. I do want to make a lot of money because there's a lot of opportunity out there, you know? And that's what I see now, to be honest with you. White people, obviously, you know, it's a given thing. They're going to be a barrier, right? But as us black people, it does happen, more especially within municipality and giving e-funds and so on and so forth. There's a lot of processes you need to go through.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, no, and it's basically Tatu's pig is. You see,
no,
we're back to this, bro.
No,
like
because more than anything, like, I understand what he's saying. Like, it's a dog-eat-dog world out there, bro. Right? And if you want to start a business, you have to be up for that shit, bro. You know, you have to be up for you being called an ass every second day. You have to be up for you being betrayed. You have to be up for you fucking waking up and working for nothing some days.
But I don't want to be another type of bester, bro. When you start giving envelopes under the table and stuff like that.
You don't know.
I was soft, boy.
No, but the boy, you know what? It's like what I said at the beginning, that there's an employment, there's self-employment, and then there's business, right? Those are two different things. There's someone that has self-employed themselves, and there's someone that starts a business. Starting a business is starting a business like Sada, and then you employ people, right? And then if you look at what Ronick is doing with his sound, Ronick is self-employed. He doesn't have a business. He has one employee, but most of the work that he is doing, it's doing himself. He's doing it himself. So he's self-employed.
What's the difference?
Dude, that's what I'm explaining now.
Yeah,
I mean, if you're self-employed, check. You're selling water, right?
Cool.
When you're selling water, let's say you manufacture your own water.
Right.
So you manufacture your own water yourself, and after that you go sell the same water, right?
Okay.
Yourself. Maybe you have one person helping you.
Let me give you, right?
Yeah.
It's still on. So let me give you an example, right? With me specifically, I won't talk about anything else, because I'll talk about what I've been through and what I go through. So if you want to build your house, right? Who do you call? You need an architect, right? To design for you. If I'm not wrong. If a white guy comes through, and he quotes you, let's say like, I'm gonna quote you 100,000, are you gonna question them?
No, you don't question the white guy, bro.
But if a black guy comes through and he quotes you 100,000 rand, are you gonna question it?
No, you're gonna question and negotiate, and that's like, listen, bro, do it for 50%. Come on.
I'm trying to put you guys on par with.
Yeah, I mean that's what's killing us.
But with what I'm saying, like I'm agreeing with you, but more than anything, you need to put up with that shit. You know, like it's how it goes.
Why?
Whether you're self-employed, whether you have a business.
But why do we think that we have to negotiate with black entrepreneurs? Why do we think we have to do that?
I think it goes, for me, black or not, I think it goes with professionalism. Like if you're professional and you are presentable and you're punctual and you are and you know what you're talking about.
I don't think that has anything to do with it, because Jonga, where I work now, I work for a white man, but I work with level 7.
Bro, you love this white man, dog.
No, I want to emphasize.
What's his name?
I want to emphasize.
What's the wise man's name? What's his name, bro? What's his name?
I'm not gonna say
Mr.
it.
Who?
Nah, I'm not gonna say it. However, I'm very punctual, ne? I'm punctual. I do my work very well. I even got promoted to be a manager, office and project manager and stuff like that. However, bro, when you're a black person in this industry, well, in my industry, fuck, it's hard, man.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm not saying being punctual for
I don't think.
All right, guys, we're gonna cut it there.
I'm not saying being punctual for Be punctual with what you are selling, what business, whatever you make. In order for that person not to question you as be like, hey, can I get a discount?
No, I get you, boy.
Just fucking give him the services that the white man would give you. As you're saying, you don't ask the white man for a 20% discount because he's gonna do shit.
No, I get what he's saying. And guys, I'm closing this now.
The white man doesn't even draw.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to draw.
Guys, he got to draw.
What coming on 2007?
Shit. No, okay, guys. No, you know what?
I just think you hate your employer, bro. Like,
no, Sylvia actually right? Because it came with the point where you go and ask a person, or maybe you ask for a quotation. They actually give you a quotation. You don't question them. You give them exactly what they ask for. And then there's a person, in this case, black. They do the same, but the professionalism is not the same. The approach is not the same. I agree with you, Ndwana, for once. You know,
thank you.
This guy will come with flyers, will come wearing a t-shirt and a uniform. When he speaks, he's presentable and all that shit. And then you have your other person that will come, that will just come with nothing written, no proposal, no nothing. Alright, guys, we're moving on. We're moving to another topic. We're moving to another topic.
Fellow.
We have another. All right, cool. Can we have the mic? We're still on entrepreneurship, right? All right, entrepreneurship. Young people. It's cool that young people want to talk, guys. Want to talk about what's happening.
Yeah, andiseko mncinci mna. Kodwa banditsho le nto nithethayo apha. Ubungumntu omtsha ufuna uqala ishishini lakho uzimele. Ufala uyazi baphaya kusehlathini pha. The hunter is hunted as well.
Good.
So you can't be weak about it. If you want to start a business, you must first fix yourself physically, emotionally, because go rough pa. So lendo yethu singabantu abatsha yokuthanda ucomplaina aba bantu kwakudala bepha for iminyaka sicinezelekile by-establish industry zonke ezi industries. So if you want to tap into that space, you must know into yoba emotionally you are strong.
Prepare yourself.
Yes, prepare yourself and ungabikho easily broken. That is one of the issues as it drive into depression because we want to compete nabantu asebekulevel ekude. Xa singakwazi ukubafumana, we become depressed yonke lonto.
Sifuna imali fast. Sifuna imali fast.
So
Rich go
let your work speaks for you.
Yeah.
Once umsebenzi wakho ube mhle, uwenze ngendlela right, ngeke sifune discount kuwe.
Everything falls into place.
Exactly. But eyona nto balulekileyo na Blink, ne?
Yeah.
Akulozola nkenenkenele.
Yeah. Kukuyasetyenzwa.
Straight that.
Okay, guys, if you're into entrepreneurship, whatever that you are in, you're trying to build a business, you know what to do. You must work hard, and if you're working hard, guess what? Not
Look,
just
bro,
work
like,
for you.
I mean, we're not experts, but it's just the principles.
No, it's principle. I understand.
Principles.
But
If you do the right thing, then right things will happen.
I agree. I'm not fighting. I agree.
Yeah,
I agree. For once.
Thanks.
You know what? We're moving on, guys. We're moving to youth development. But before that, actually, we have an interview. We're going to interview Sada Boutique Hotel. We have Siseko, who's going to take us through on where we are and actually what they do here, what they sell, because this is a business on its own and we're still on entrepreneurship, youth. He's very young. He's running this business from paper to action. So we're just going to speak to him quickly and see what he does. Sego, are you out there? Cool. Could you please give Sego a mic? Sego, just introduce yourself and tell us who you are and what you do here and what is the business about. And yeah. It's not on.
Is it on?
Yeah, ndicela ukwenza ijoke.
Akawuqhelanga
Umboko akawuqhelanga.
umboko.
Nam ke phofa ndiwuqhelanga na.
What's your better?
So I'm Siseko, the general manager of Sada Boutique Hotel. I'm glad to have you guys here. The first episode of Broadcast with Friends.
Thank you, Siyabonga, to host us. Finally, we have our drinks. We appreciate it very much. Tell us, what do you do? Where are we right now? What do you do here?
Okay, so basically Sada Boutique is a fully, basically it's a boutique hotel conference. We have 15 rooms in the establishment. We have a gym. We cater for everyone. Business people, family, friends. There's a lot to do around. I think we're located in an area that's very in a good place, quiet environment, and yeah, I think Sada Boutique Hotel is the place to be. We've hosted business conferences, we've hosted birthday parties, we have hosted bridal showers. We've had 2 weddings at the hotel.
Great.
So far, yeah. So we were one of the all-white party also we've hosted. So we're one of the businesses that actually survived COVID lockdown, yeah. So we actually, let's say we are blessed to be here because a lot of people didn't make it.
Damn, man. Tell me, when did you guys open, to survive? That was literally 2020. That was hectic because the company that I worked for at that time, it also went south.
We opened in 2019 December.
Jeez.
Lockdown started 2020
March, yeah.
Yeah, so
damn.
Perfect time to open, eh?
Yeah. And yeah, with that being said, Sada is located in a very good space. It's literally a few kilometers away from KZN, with a beautiful beach at Port Edward. And right before that, there is Cool Studios, water park, casino, all of those things. And you can literally just move here and go and get all of the entertainment in the area. So I want to say that yes, definitely.
Everything's close.
It's very close to almost everything.
Yeah,
shops and everything. Here, spa.
I've got a question. For those of you who don't know, he's my brother, right? So I just wanted to know, how much do you get paid? Like, there's something I'm missing, bro. Like,
You wanna come back?
you're the general manager now.
How did that happen without you knowing?
Yeah.
Well, that's a bit of personal information.
All right, okay, cool, man. Thank you, Siseko. I think we've covered. You wanna say anything? I don't know if you wanna say anything about this podcast. The fact that you have given us this opportunity. I can see the next topic is youth development. As much as I am not youth yet, I'm done with youth. I'm very old, but for me to do this, I'm working with a lot of youth. You know, the cameras around me, lights and everything. That's youth. You know, and I'm trying to develop them. Do you have anything that you would want to say? And you're also part of youth. You know, do you want anything in terms of encouragement? Young people that are out there looking for jobs, out there just looking at starting their business, just having touched on entrepreneurship. Do you have anything that you can say to them to encourage them to not give up and, you know, just continue the hustle and you know, all of that, try as much as difficult as it is?
Yeah, I think one thing we need, what Tandwa said earlier on, we need to be patient and we need to know that, hey, it's rough out there. And I think wanting to start a job, business, and we must not expect profit tomorrow.
Yeah.
There's going to be losses. And then you have to dig down in your other pocket now to make sure the business is running. There's going to be a lot of, up and downs in the business until you make it. So let's carry on. If you have I think the main thing of everything is that you need to know where's the aim. You need to know your vision.
Yeah.
So if you got your vision and your mission intact, and its vision, mission, and your objectives in order, and you know see what's the end goal of your business, and then you will get where you are.
You will succeed.
Speaking like a true manager, bro. Yes, sir.
Hey, you see, you're full of shit. All right, guys. Thank you. That was Siseko, guys. Thank you so much. All right. Right now we're gonna move on. Already, this is the topic that we have touched on: youth development. I personally, very much into developing youth. Bruh, youth are going through so much, bruh. And in terms of developing youth, there's a lot that we can do. According to the experience, because we've been youth, you know what it takes. From being in a varsity, out of varsity, you know, there's a lot that they go through. And at the moment, we've been experiencing a lot of suicides and depression.
To be honest, like, I think we're gonna experience this youth unemployment thing for long. You know, like even now, people are still having babies. So there's more youth coming. You know, like. People are just like shagging away, like it's no one's business.
So it's babies having babies.
Yeah, and like for example, if you think about it, like there's more youth in South Africa than the elderly.
Yeah.
You understand? So by the time we get out of our youth, we're gonna be fucked. Then there's gonna be problems with retirement funds. They're also gonna cost an arm and a leg. There's gonna be problems with what you call this, life cover thing. So it's just a problem that's
just going
ongoing.
On. It's not going to end in the time.
Like we might think in the next 5 years, I'll be this, I'll be that, But by the time that 5 years comes, everything costs 20 times more.
So basically, what you're saying, the first, I think, for us to fight rather, all this unemployment, circle and stuff, we should first, stop.
Use condoms. It's simple as that, bro.
Use condoms, right?
No, honestly.
No more babies. No more babies,
bro. Like,
no more babies.
How much more 350 rands are we gonna be? Just dishing out?
No, you know what? You're actually right, man. It's so difficult.
Look at China, bro. They were like, if you have another baby,
you die.
You know?
Oh, that baby dies.
If you shag again, shingling, hey, it's the last time. Think about it, bro. Like, think about it. That's the only problem. You know?
No more.
And like, I'm not saying we should go out and educate people, but you know, this these
I mean,
freebies.
no, man. There's so much education around it that I just think
Exactly.
it's just ignorance
Exactly.
in us. You
Going
know?
back to our first topic, that when you spoke about gender-based violence, like who does not know about gender-based violence now? There's billboards, there's this, there's Facebook. You get messages,
But
bro.
it's still happening.
But exactly. People just turn a blind eye, you know. So like, just go to the clinic, bro, get an injection, then you're cool.
Then you're cool.
You
No
know?
more.
You know? Then you're cool. Because
All right, guys, we're gonna move on. You know, because of time, man. We need to quickly get this done. We have Darion. Darion is a semi-finalist as from 2022 for Mr. SA. He has done a lot of stuff trying to develop youth. Himself being youth, I want to believe, and there's a lot that he has really come with him trying to develop youth, and especially in a modeling industry. And also, what he's doing right now, he has a business where he takes models and develops them in terms of business and all of that stuff. Working closely with different companies, if they need promo girls, promo models, and all that stuff. That's what he's doing. But I'm gonna give him the mic so that he can be able to speak for himself. You know.
what about models? Like,
Oh,
sorry, like, I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet.
What are you saying, bruh? You know, you can develop young people, especially young men, to actually prevent gender-based violence from as young as they are boys. And by the time that they get there, they don't have to go all this process and also maybe become, you know, one of the people that have victims themselves. I don't know if you want to touch on that, but I'm interested on how do you speak to men and how do you develop men or boys to be men?
All
What are
right.
the topics?
So this is something that I do normally speak on. So I do come from a family that was abused. My dad was alcoholic, and he abused the family members. So I come from that type of scenery. As much as you see me as I'm sitting here in front of you, all good, you know, I do come from a very dark past. So that's why I can relate to those that have been abused. I can understand their feelings and understand that there's trauma that you still need to deal with at the age that I am currently right now. And I had to come to a place to say to myself, okay, I can't blame myself for that. And the reason being, it's because I saw that in my house. You understand? So as a kid, you see, we grow up with seeing things, and then we replicate those things. So seeing the violence in my house, it was easy for me as a young boy to be violent to others. Though others obviously could not understand it because they were not in my situation or where I was. But I needed to come to terms with that. You see, so the first thing I had to do, just like I said in the beginning, is admit that you had a problem. Then the second thing that you have to do is forgive yourself for what you did. You get what I'm saying?
Great.
That's
you know what,
powerful,
Darren?
bro.
That's powerful, bro. That's powerful. Darren, tell us, Mr. SA, how did you go about with that? Last year? Are we going this year? What's going on? What's going on?
How are the girls, bro?
How are the girls?
My chat, bro.
You'd find that the life that I'm living is not as pop as you would expect. You know what I mean? Like with the fame that you're speaking about. Because there's a lot that comes with running a business and also trying to achieve success that you want. In that sense, girls and all these.
No, let's use another mic. What's happening with that mic? Is it batteries? Yeah, now we're gonna share mic. It's fine. It's the girls, bro.
So yeah, because I see you've been on that pitch with the girls. So in this area, as I grew up as a man, you know, you want to chase and you want to experience life, and you know your brothers and all of that says your friends, yeah, you must have girls and all of this type of stuff. But when you now become a man, you start to understand that it's not about how many girls you have, but it's about the partner that helps you build your career. and helps you build your life.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? So in that sense, because right now it's very difficult. I can't just take any girl to be by my side to, you know what I mean? Because there's a lot of factors.
And also you have that one person that gives you direction.
Yeah. Firstly, before everything else, I didn't even mention, you know, I'm a very God-orientated man. So that also brought me to that.
He has grown up, bro. He has grown up.
Yeah, man. So, yeah. So in that sense, when you are a man, you know, life doesn't dictate your choices. You dictate your choices.
Your choices.
You get what I'm saying? You guys were speaking earlier about a business and, you know, creating your own business. And I want to touch on something that you said, my brother. You were asking about, what's it? Speaking about that you need qualifications and this type of stuff to actually run a business. And you're right to a certain point. But the question you got to ask yourself is, what if you don't have qualifications? You know what I mean? Do you just sit still and suffer? You know what I mean? Or do you actually use your hands that you have, your talents that you have, and create something for yourself? Because I don't have qualifications in my modeling, or in terms of business, I don't have qualifications. I've got qualifications in modeling, so I started and I made it a business. You know what I mean? So so for the people that have this thing of first you have to go and study and then you can run a successful business. Nah, man, start your business and then go and study. Use that money that you make and then go further on and learn.
These are the opinions that I want from different people. Great stuff. It is podcast with friends. Darren, Mr. SA, what's happening, bro? It's 2023. You tried it last year. You went as far as semifinals. What's happening this year? Are we seeing you again?
I won't be entering this year because last year's semifinals put me in a position where it gave me enough growth. Right.
All right.
Wait, did you just like when you get there, right? I'm pretty sure there's like 100 of you, right? Then, you know, then like, you know, there's like down to 20. Was there ever a time when you're like in the change room there and you're putting on your makeup and you're like, that guy, he's gonna win.
Oh, 100%.
He's gonna win. He's gonna win, that guy. No, makeup, you know. They probably do, bro. Like summer pawns, like even tone. Like even tone that shit up, like you know, you probably get intimidated, bro, and like you know, like shit.
Well, the current Mr. South Africa that we have right now was the guy that I actually knew it's either me or him. You know what I mean? It's a very simple thing. It's weird, but I couldn't explain it. But I looked at him. And I think we had a Zoom call with the CEO of Mr. South Africa and, you know, all of the contestants and then the sponsor as well. And then obviously there was a time that we both won a competition, right? And I knew that it's either me or him that will take the title. But then obviously he was the one that won it, yeah.
And also tell us, Darren, we're in the Eastern Cape or in KZN, and for us, where we are, we're right in the border between the two. There are guys in rural areas that want to enter Mr. SA. What does it take?
So basically, man, they've got obviously a price that you have to pay, like, you know, that 500 Rand or so. I'm not sure how much they're asking for 2023, but then that's how you enter. Look, if I could give you advice as a young man for being Mr. South Africa or trying to achieve this career, make sure that when you enter that you are confident within yourself, because that's very important. And then as well as that you have a goal and you have a vision as to where you're going. Yeah. Because people believe in somebody that knows where he's leading. Yeah. You know what I mean? If you're confused and you're not really sure about the choices you make, then you're going to lose, you know, support.
All right, closing up, bro, you have partnerships. What are your partnerships? Because, I mean, being a semi-finalist for Mr. SA got you partnerships. I know you're working on some few projects. What are your partnerships you're working with now at the moment?
So currently, I have BMW, obviously BMW Shelly Beach. That is a partnership of mine that I've had with my I Am Man initiative, the one that I spoke about regarding the men. Shelly Center as well have partnered with me on that as well. Then I've got a water sponsor. It's called Trinity Mineral Trinity Water. I'm 100% sure about that. But let me just think. I think that's the three. And then I've also got now a partner who's a multimedia agency, the Blizz. We've struck a partnership where we've made a BMW advert, and we are currently working on a Wild Sun advert now. So yeah, that's basically the partnerships that I have moving forward with my business. Yeah.
Cool stuff. You have promo girls. Where can a person contact you if they're looking for promo girls and all that?
Okay, so you can contact me on my number. I don't know if I should give you my number.
I think it's better if you go to your social handles.
Yeah, the social handle is a page called Nova Sky Productions. That is the page. You can also contact me through Instagram. Instagram is Nova Sky Productions _ KZN. That's the social media ones that you can reach me on. Yeah.
Cool stuff. Thank you, bro. And that was Darion, semi-Mr. finalist from Mr. SA.
Thank you so much.
We're moving on. Sia, I spoke to Sia earlier on, right? And I said to him, Sia, there is this topic that I want to be part of our topics. For me, this I didn't know, right? And then I went and sat with Dedra the other day. Dedra was here just now. I sat with Dedra, we were talking, and then Dedra said, Mashubi, do you know anything about gender-neutral pronoun? And I was like, what the fuck is that? I don't know what that is. And then they started explaining to me that now if you address people as him or as her could be offensive, right? You need to address people as them or they, right? Because you have people that have transformed their gender and you don't want to call them her because now they feel like they are him, but also when you call him, it's kind of offensive.
Wait, are we talking about gay people or what? No, like, I'm so confused. No! I'm just trying to, wait, no, like him or they, because even they also sounds offensive. Like, they are the ones making those. Who's they, bro?
No, I mean, right now you address people as them or they. You don't just say him. I cannot say now, see ya him. I have to say see ya them or see ya they. So when I'm coming to your house, I'm like, hey, see, I'm coming with them. And then I get there with only just two of us. You should not feel like you're expecting 10 people. That's what's happening now in our world. Gender neutral pronoun. That's what it is, bro. You don't know any shit about it.
I don't even know what the fuck you're saying. Like, do you understand what that is?
I know there's one person that...
honestly,
Well, I spoke to Ronick earlier on. He also didn't know, guys. Do you know, Younger, do you know? You should know about this. You want to say something about it? Guys.
So wait, do we call her they?
I don't know. Younger, you them or they?
Exactly my point. Exactly my point.
All right, so Younger is here. You know, I don't know. Then where does it come from? Why? Where did this come from? What happened? Is it all right, you're gonna need a mic. All right, cool. I'm gonna give you my mic. So I want to know, for me, I want to understand, where did this come from? Them or they thing? Why do we have to now address people as them or they? Why is it offensive to say her or him?
Personally, I just think people are so sensitive nowadays, you know? Like, as long as you're respectful, you know? Because even like a phrase such as black people, like, bro, really? Exactly my point. So I think people are just so sensitive to they just, it's easy for them to just comment about anything just because we've got the platform, we've got the voice to actually mention or talk about discrimination, of which is not, bro. Like, if you choose to be gay, then, you know, exactly. Thank you, cameraman. You know? You know, so I honestly, it defeats me.
Younger, do you want to say what's happening? I think we will have a better explanation from you. I don't know why, but yeah.
Okay, well, see, I don't think it's about people being sensitive.
Is it working?
Sikule community where abantu bebengayiqhelanga lento bengafuna ukuyinormalize, ne? So this thing is now a personal responsibility. Okanye it's a personal choice. Umuntu uyenza uyiyo just because uyiyo, and unfortunately akazukwazi expect all of us ukuthi sikwazi ukuyiqhela and ibe into normal to us. So number one, you can't tell umuntu uba uyi-transgender. Transgender. You can't tell that.
Yeah, because you've like transformed. You look like a man.
Exactly. You
So
can't tell.
I'm definitely gonna say him.
Yeah, well, so you will come to me, obungandazi ufika sedindoda, then you say to me her. I mean him. Kanti mhlambe I'm a her, but then transform it. So yandenze into bana.
And then if I know you, I will always say hey. If you know you have a beard.
Yes, because you know me.
But-
But
but-
for people who do not know me,
But I think that let's not blur the lines, though, man. We shouldn't blur the lines, nah? In the sense that Ndobana, Jonga, if I see you now, obviously I'll be like, yo, bro, how are you? Obviously I can see. But
Yeah.
no, look. Like,
But
I
yeah,
can
like
see
I
that.
said-
However, I don't think we should blur the lines, nah? Between what male and female is. Understand? You will offend a lot of people, bruh, but who is the pronouns? Hey, I know. Hey, hi.
For me, it's just confusing. Like, just like, put it out there, bro. Like, are you a he or a she? You can't be in between. You know, even if you're a guy, if you dress as a female with lasses, what damn. You know?
mamela kaloku siya asifani ne. For example, mina ungafika kum uthi him, then ndikulungise ndikuxeba no, I'm here. I'm just attracted to other girls, but I'm here. So for you to be on a safe side, them or they, then uzokulungisa.
but
Mina
can-
ngizokulungisa anytime.
But
I'm her.
can I ask you a question? So what if you address this man, him or her?
Like I just said, mina
So you wanna
ngizokulungisa
be addressed
anytime.
as her?
I'm a her anytime.
No,
But
no.
it's safe for you to come to me and say they.
But then can I ask you something?
them.
Then why do you then want to act like a gent when you're
No,
not?
no, no. Are you talking to me?
Yes.
I'm not acting like one.
No, but your persona is acting like a gent.
All right, listen. Let's go back to the topic. I want to ask something.
Ah, look, this is the topic, bro. This is what you're supposed to talk about.
I do understand. Now, my question is, how far can you get with them and they, especially in South Africa? Can I be in trouble if I call you a hair and you actually take an offense? Can you go and open a case? What can you do?
Unfortunately, ngoku sekunjalo.
So
Which is why I'm saying to be on the safe side.
It's well, bra, for freedom, ne? What you chonga, even your gender does not matter, ne? You queer, you gay, you lesbian, you bisexual, whatever.
I don't understand.
It doesn't matter.
I mean, you know what? What I'm saying is that the gender neutral pronoun thing has gone beyond.
Binary is what you mean, right?
Yeah, it has gone beyond hair. It has gone beyond gay, lesbian, because that's what everyone knows, right?
Okay.
It has gone to now
John-
not actually expressing and calling people him, hair, lesbian, gay. No, you cannot say that.
I asked her the question I asked her earlier on for a reason, right? Because you must remember, bro, you know, people blur pronouns, né? So now everyone can be called whatever they want to be called, right? I could be a black lesbian, even for them. This is what I identify as. I'm a black lesbian. You
Yeah,
understand?
I think that's why now we have to use this neutral pronoun, because now that's what you want to call yourself. I don't know what you want to call yourself. Then I'd rather call you them or rather call you they.
So hypothetically, né, I want to be called a black lesbian. It's a Jonga brand, né? It's a real issue, this thing, eh? It's a real issue.
If PK was here, I was gonna say I want to be called a bad bitch.
No, but you know what the thing is, né? I'm sorry, man. I don't know your name. I would call you by your name if I did, né? However, Jonga Younger. Nice to meet you, man. By the way, I'm not a take.
See, we're friends.
I'm not a take. So you know what the thing is when I is that the fact that we understand that there are people out there that have different sexualities, they view themselves differently. Right? But don't shy away with the fact that there's a male, there's a female. Right?
Yeah.
There's a male, call a male, a female. If it was a we don't. But it was on the Google. No,
No. You see, we are exactly. That's exactly the problem.
Kaloku,
You know what?
I'm coming to a point.
Ndizalwe mamela kaloku.
My man.
Uthi ndizalwe yes, ndizalwe
Yes.
inkwenkwe, that's what you know.
Ungaziva
But
ngathi-
I'm not that. I'm not
Yeah,
that.
kaloku nzaabo, bra. Now, give me a chance. Nzaabo, bra. Ne? So you're born something different from what you feel like you are. You understand? But I'll tell you something, bro. Ne? Look, I'm straight as fuck. My girlfriend is beautiful. I came from Drum. Yo, blind. But however, when I shoot them, like I understand that.
That's what he knows. That's what he knows.
But I do understand about it. There are people different from me, no? And I acknowledge it. No? But the only thing that I really don't like, no, is when people start creating pronouns that we don't know. You understand?
Nam son ndihamba nawe.
And yes, if you have something to say about that.
Yeah, Yanga, I've got a question for you. Like, so like, since you started this whole journey of them day, so like, how many have you tapped, bro? I don't wanna lie, bro. Because I'm DJ Rizani. Yeah. Yeah, go tabula it's true. Yeah. Yes. No. Like, this just answer me that. You probably had your fair share, bro. Like, shit.
Hey, come jump. Yeah, but you want to answer that, bro?
No, I just penduli personal. Ingakhona nabazokhala mhlambi basawena.
Oh shit! All right, cool. All right, we're gonna move on. Guys, thank you so much. But I want us, before we go, right, we're about to finish. There are a few things that are trending, and I want us to just quickly take on that. I don't know if they'll still be trending when this video comes out, but it's just a few days, and then it's gonna come out. There's one thing that's trending that we all know, right? And see, I want to, please give Sia a mic. Please take that mic. See, I want your view, bruh. This Dr. Nandi and Temba Basta shit. What's going on, bruh? What's going on? What are those people doing, bruh? Who's Nandi, bruh? Where did she come from? Who's Temba?
Hey, you know what, bro?
Is he even Temba, that guy? What? Tabo? Who? What's his name?
More than anything, like, yeah, he escaped out of a maximum what prison, and he did this and he did that. But I just don't want to praise him as some sort of fucking cult or say he's clever or say, because what he did is wrong, bro.
It's wrong, bro.
Basically, he's a rapist. I know people are going around, yeah, he's very clever. I mean, I've seen some memes, you know, Dr. Nandi, but that's what...
Especially women.
That's what a girl should be like, you know, like...
Especially women. Gender-based violence.
We really can't validate
like this,
that shit, bro. We really can't validate that shit. And we're like, Indo mast, or Indo mast. You know, it's bullshit. No,
red flags.
It just goes to show, bro, that how much we've adapted to social media, adapted to bullshit, basically. Because in fact, I got right, Lando. There's no way of justifying that shit. You know, it's shit. Tanzania, but it's fucking bullshit. You can't remember that shit.
You know, for me, you know what's the most question is, do you think Unandi fethu uyenze la way ifuna nyana ukuyenza la way?
Hayi son, no be out powerful. Abakuthetha ndiyayiqonda son. Yeah, inobe powerful mfethu.
Njani son?
Ndiyayiqonda son. Yeah, ndinandipho mfethu. Cream of the crop. Uyayibona son, lo mntwana mfethu. Ebengayeka, you know. Son, and that's my thing, bro. Like, she's very clever.
She's smart, bro. She was a doctor.
Even, bro, money or not, though. Money or not, because she's clever. She can assess. She knows what to do. She knows what not to do. But why?
But you know what happens?
When you lose.
Most of the people say money. But, bro, she had money.
I'm like, too powerful. Powerful, it rolls off the tongue. You want to fight jail, just turn the camera. Security guard side camera. And for him to even fucking like plot something so big, bro. Like, he had the time, obviously, since he was in jail. But Lantuba apersoide abantu inside.
And it feels like he knows everybody, bro, who's powerful. every politician that guy knows. He's taking pictures with some powerful guys.
But it's fucked up, bro. Like, I mean, it's not a joke, dog. It's really not.
I think it's captured a lot of people, man. I think it's captured a lot of people, and I think from what we are seeing, I think we're still gonna see a lot of people that are gonna be actually. Yeah, I think so, bro. I think so. I mean, the guy has gone and to do a lot of shit. Unfortunately. Sana bazama ukuzibuyisa South Africa but ziyalelwa kwezinye countries iGupta is powerful sana sasicaptureisha somewhere
Whenever babamba big fish son bayeka small fish
I don't know sasicaptureisha somewhere and one when earlier on I spoke about this other guy that's training anyone who's into soccer there's this guy called Achraf Hakimi right. So what happened to him, I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right, but I know he's Hakimi. So what happened to him, right? This guy was married, right? So then the wife filed for divorce, right? Yeah. Little did she know, because this guy is a millionaire, bro. Little did she know that this guy, everything, it's under his mother's name, right? Every type of business. When he gets paid, 80% of his salary immediately get transferred to the old lady.
Before you finish with what you're saying, what I'm thinking is, okay, cool, that's fine. Like, it's very clever, you know, we've got gold diggers out there, cool. But did he think about, let's just say he dies, do you think the mother will give out 80% to his children?
I don't know, bro. I mean, when I sent this on social media, I think, someone posted it and I said, listen, if you do this, obviously you need to have a family member that you trust, because money changes people, bro. Anything is possible.
That's exactly what I'm saying. What about his kids? Let's just say he dies now.
You take a person, everything, you put all your assets under their name, and then they turn on you. What you going to do? Nothing, bro. But anyway, this guy is trending because he has done that, and now apparently, right, what's going to happen now that their wife has filed for the divorce, and he is filing the divorce to a guy that has absolutely nothing. Now she has to scoop the 50% that she has towards this guy. Yeah. Because literally now she's divorcing a guy that has nothing.
I call my boy. I call you It goes both ways, bro. It goes both ways. But for me, like, my concern is the kids. Let's just say the guy has to die now,
I get you, bro.
Yeah, let's say you do that and you're perfectly fine and your wife won't divorce you, but you die. Do you think your wife will go to the mother and be like, hey, ma,
here's stuff, here's
money. And then she'll be like, whip out 5 million and be like, yeah.
Yeah, bro. I mean that's powerful. Honestly, not even your mother, but I mean, to trust anyone, it's not easy, bro, to trust anyone, especially when it comes to money. Money changes people. Assets changes people. So now you have this person here that you are just giving millions to, bro. Millions and millions of money. Yeah. That person can easily turn, because those things are his now.
Yeah, bro. Regardless if it's millions or not, bro. Like, you just need to think about all of that, because end of the day, I think when you're married and you have kids, you are working for your kids, not for yourself anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
You get that?
Yeah.
You know? So I think people fail to understand the fact that if you're divorce, I might get 100 million from this person, but it's not for you.
So it's literally better if you just write off your stuff with your kid's name.
Exactly. Have a will or something. Yeah. Even if you die, it'll be like, this bitch is getting 5 rand of my money, you know? Or whatever the case may be. Honestly, bro. Honestly.
Yeah, no, man. Otherwise, those are the 2 trending things. And then you added alcohol. What did you say about alcohol?
Hey, let's go drink, man. Let's get fucked.
All right, guys. I mean, that is the end of it. It was podcast with friends, and it was good. It was nice. It was the first episode. I don't know how far we're going, but I know next we're going to a different venue. We've just confirmed another venue. I'm not going to say it. I will announce it later on. And it is podcast with friends. Sia, you want to close it with anything?
Hey, bro, I just want to say
thanks.
There's
the camera, bro.
Okay, sorry. Hey, I just want to say thanks to your crew, man. Like, to be honest, I didn't think you'd pull this off. And like I didn't have any faith in you whatsoever, motherfucker. Like, I was like, this nigga, you know. But like, honestly, bro, like, I mean, I just hope you go far with whatever you're doing, man. Like, as you're very ambitious. You know, as I'm saying, I think you're my friend. I'm not sure yet, but I just hope, my man, this blows up and fair to you achieve your dreams. And thanks to the guys.
Thanks,
bro,
my brother. Thanks, everyone, for coming. We appreciate it, guys. And this is growing. Next time, please do follow us. Episode 2 is coming, definitely.
All right, my name is Azozi. We've just had our first episode of Podcast with Friends. We are here at Sada Boutique Hotel. Follow us on Instagram and YouTube and Facebook and stuff. Otherwise, you can also follow me at Azozi everywhere. Awesome. God bless.
We just had our first podcast with friends. Our first one, amazing experience, nice music, topics. We just had fun. So we're hoping to move forward, take it further, have more fun.
We're going to have live performances in the next one. And I'm going to be performing. I'm joking, guys. DJ Ronick is going to be performing. Where is it going? Look, follow him online. Check out his music. Where can people find you, bro? Because you're an amazing DJ.
On Spotify, iTunes, all the digital, actually.
Deezer, Vi something. I'm going to edit
Google.
I feel like I love the spotlight now. No, don't chase me.
Bye. Thank you. Cheers. Bye.